Hello Lego fans, Beatrice Brooks here. Today I'm going to be showing you my custom bakery, so let's get into it. Here is the first side of the building, and this is just got some windows, just big panel windows, and then it's got some windows up on top, and then you have an awning above that, and it's the same for this side, and then the door. I use these blue bricks that kind of have just a little bit of a kind of like line down the middle of it. I really like that. I think that looks really nice. Adds some detail to it. And I really like the mix of white and that kind of sand blue color. I think that looks really nice together. But in the window you can see there is a little display, and that has I think there's cookies right there. And then there's a pie there, and then just like one little cupcake there. But just one door right there, and then over here you can see there is another kind of, it's not a display, it's actually a table. It's just got a little cupcake on it. And then I also added just a lamp there. And then here on this side you can see in the corner there I used some cylinder pieces going down the I guess middle area. This is kind of the corner of it. This is a corner building, so I just kind of added that just to kind of separate these two. Otherwise there'd just be like a blank hole there. And I had it like that before, but there was a tiny little crack in between so you could kind of see inside, and it just didn't look good, so I just added that. And I think that little white line just kind of breaks up the blue a little bit. So I'm going to switch it over and you can see the other side. This side's pretty much the same. It has some window display over here, and that just has kind of a cookies in a jar, and then you got some more cupcakes up there, and then there are some donuts over there. You can't really see them, kind of laying flat. And then you can see the table in the window there, and then you got another door for another entrance. And I use the same design, the panels and the windows and the awning above. Same with the bricks with the line down the middle. And then over here it's just basic little tree and then just a bench, so if someone wants to eat their cupcake outside, they have a spot for that. So yeah, that's pretty much the outside. I guess I can show you the roof. There's not a ton to it. So here's the roof. It just kind of slopes down there, and then on the corner it kind of curves around and then slopes again going that way. There's just, I used that plate with a lip on it. As you can see, I have a lot of white pieces, so I make most of my buildings in white, or have some sort of white brick somewhere in the build. It's just because I have a ton of it, and you know, it's useful, and I like the color, so it works. So yeah, I use just a white slopes for that. Normally I kind of invert them so they're kind of like, instead of the slopes sloping down, it's sloping up, but this time I did it sloping down, and I actually really like that. It doesn't look that bad. So as for the second floor, there's not one right now, but maybe eventually I'll put a little apartment up there. You know, there's not a whole lot of sleeping kind of areas where people can stay right now. I don't have a ton of MOCs where that's available. You know, I only have, I think, 2 MOCs right now that have an apartment above, so I definitely need to do more of those. So eventually I will put a second floor on that. But for now it's just, you can't see it, but there's just some gray plates for the roof part. So let's go ahead and look at the inside. So here in the corner you can see kind of the location of it. Here are the doors over here, so you can come in, and right to your left you can see there is some chairs and just a table. You saw those from the outside. You saw the kind of a little bit of the table showing, and then you also saw that little cupcake. So these are the tables that you saw. So there's just 2 of them, pretty basic. I just used a door, or not a door, but like a window as the table part, and then I used a blue tile. So the basic color scheme of this is white and blue, obviously. And then I used kind of these little round plates for the chairs I think that looks really nice. Those are just kind of held in. There's a little jumper plate down there, and then this is kind of on the corner. If I can get that. There we go. So yeah, there's just a little cupcake sitting over there. So let's take a look around the other side. So here is this side. It's just got a little gumball machine. So that is made, I got the tutorial off of Brick Show, their channel. They made a tutorial on it. Really great design, so I wanted to use that, and so I just kind of stuck that by the door. And then these are the displays that you saw from the outside, so we don't have to look at those again. And then over here, this is, should have dog hair there, sorry about that. This is kind of just a little bit of a this is a dresser, I guess, and there's right now just phone sitting on it. And then this is kind of a bulletin board. So I just needed something there to fill the space. It was quite empty over there, so there wasn't really anything I could put over there. A table might be kind of awkward, especially because this door here. So I wanted to put something there, so it's just not a bunch of empty space. But so I just kind of put a little dresser there. It's probably just got some different things for the workers. Probably some, like, I don't know, napkins or something, just to, some supplies. So yeah, I'll show you the other side. So here's the other side. There are the displays that you saw from the outside. You can see those donuts a little bit better. And then there's the jar of cookies, and of course the cupcakes. But mainly I showed you this because this potted plant over here, you couldn't really see that from the outside, but that's pretty much the same as what you saw from the outside. So let's go ahead and take a look at the kitchen area. So here's the kitchen area. This is kind of the countertop where people come up and they can get their food. So there's just a little cash register there. And then on top of it, it's just kind of got like a little grill plate to kind of represent like a weighing something, you know. I guess they price things by the weight. Probably not. I just stuck that there for no reason, just try and add a little bit more detail, but it doesn't really mean anything. Over here's just a little window. It's kind of where you go get your cupcakes. This is supposed to be a bakery, so you can get donuts and cupcakes and pies and cakes and stuff, but this is the spot where you get your cupcakes. Really, I should put like a, you know, a variety of things, so it should be bigger where you could see like cakes and obviously pies and donuts and stuff, all the stuff that you buy here, not just cupcakes, because this is more than just a cupcake shop. So maybe I'll change that out later, but for now that's just the display. So up on top here it's just got some grill plates, and then this is just a little temperature thing for the workers to make sure that the temperature's right. So over here, just more of the kitchen. There's some drawers, and then this is like the oven, and then of course the stove, which you don't really see those a lot in bakeries. I guess in kind of bakeries you don't really use the stove that much. There are certain, you know, recipes you obviously need a stove for, but it's often not used that much. So I think it's probably going to be taken out. I don't know, I may just put some tiles over it, but for now, you know, every kitchen needs a stove, even though they may not make it, even though they might not use it very much, it needs a stove. So just stuck that there in case anyone was wondering. And then over here, you kind of see it, there is a sink there, and there's actually a little pipe down there. I got this design from the fire brigade build. I actually took that out of that build. And then you got a little coffee maker there. And then there's also a little cabinet over here. Open that up. And you can barely see it, but there is, actually you can't really see it at all, but there's just a little pot in there. Kind of see the handle of it. And then there's also some drawers over here. And like I said before, there's that little coffee maker, because you can buy coffee here. So yeah, that's pretty much it to this build. So that is pretty much it. That is my custom bakery. I hope you guys enjoyed. This will be going in my Aspen town So I will hopefully be making an update on that very soon so you guys can see the entire town. I've got, I think, 4 or 5 buildings in right now, but I actually only have room for actually 5 or 6 more buildings, so I'm actually almost done with the town part. I just have to do the actual mountain part, which is a much bigger project than just the normal buildings and stuff. So be looking for that, because that should be coming soon. Should be an update every month. You know, I should make an update every month, but I honestly don't work on it that much. So hopefully I will start getting more updates on it, but you will see this in the next update, which, like I said, will be coming soon, within the next couple of weeks. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time on Beatrice Bricks. Bye!